Interesting enough, how I did this was I chose Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I switched. I started with Bitcoin, I then added Ethereum, I then switched. Then I just did an equally weighted basket of a bunch of all the other protocols, DeFi, other stuff. So whatever ends up appreciating the most at any one point will have the highest weighting. But I've not made a macro bet on a single other one. Then I've started taking macro bets on social tokens. But these are smaller, less liquid things. So you can't take a huge value of your portfolio because it's very early. So as a risk thing, I'm like, yes, I want some social tokens and I want a bit of the metaverse too. So that's how I've constructed it. So I don't have any difference in weighting in my head between Cardano, Polkadot, Aave, any of this stuff. And they're all different things, different use cases. But I said, look, I don't know. I'm not smart enough and it's not my job. I mean, I don't do it with the S&P 500. I'll just buy the market if I'm trying to express the market view. The piece of advice is, what do you want out of it? What are you looking to do? How old are you? What is your risk tolerance? Are you looking to learn? Do you want to figure out how markets work and this looks interesting to you? Well, then decide, okay, in that case, don't go all in. Just put a bit of money in and get a feel for it. Get an understanding of what these different things are, what project really works for you, and enjoy the process of learning, losing money, making money, being the dumbass, and then thinking you're a hero and then realizing you're not. All the things that every person who ever invests has to go through, do it and enjoy it. And if you can write notes so you actually learn, it's really, really useful. If on the other hand, you're saying, okay, what I want to do is I want to get exposure to this space because I want a long-term investment. I want to build a significant thing like I would have done to my 401k or in addition to my 401k, then that's a different conversation. Then what you would do is start looking for portfolio allocation, which is, okay, safety first. You want the highest quality product with most of your money in it. So that would be Bitcoin. And then you probably want Ethereum, a decent size because the network effect and its use cases are so enormous. And then after that, you start thinking like I'm thinking. It's like, what do I know about the next part of this? Do I have any informational edge? Do I just buy the Bitwise 10 and just do that? Is that a smarter way of getting that investment? Probably. And then maybe in a couple of years' time, when you're starting to understand areas that really excite you, it might have been DeFi, it might be social tokens, it might be anything, it might be NFTs, that you can start then allocating a bit more of your own money into those bets. So that's how I play it. It really depends what kind of thing you're trying to get out of it. You can get both out of it as well. You can put your regular dollar cost averaging plus a few lump sums in as you go, and you can have a trading account and lose all the money and be the complete ape. And that's okay. You can be both. The answer is, what you should be saying is, how can I maximize the return out of my $1,000 without losing it all? So will Bitcoin go up as much as Ethereum over this cycle? I don't know. Are either of these going to go to zero? No chance. Can I write my $1,000 off and say, I don't care, I'm going to flip it into Doge? Fine, you're just speculating. So, there is no get rich quick. It doesn't work in this world. That's just pure gambling. And you might as well just go to Vegas with your $1,000. So the answer is, you can never approach it that way. Obviously, we all play around this with our minds, right? The answer is, it depends what it's worth. Because I've got a few things that I need to spend in fiat. And, I would like to do that. So it depends what it's worth as the percentage what that will be. But there'll be a bunch I will take off to do some stuff in my normal life. And then I'm thinking, okay, do I keep it all in the tokens, or maybe have I got enough money that I can spread it around some hedge funds and some longer term bets? How do I dampen the volatility over a potential down cycle? So I think I would have erred towards taking more of it off, but the more time I spend in this space, the less I think I'll take a lot of it off. I'll just try and structure it in ways that allows me to earn some yield, not worry about it, think about it, make sure I've got the fiat money, the dollars that I need to do the things that I need to do or want to do, and the rest, let it go, because this ain't stopping. This is the fastest adoption of any technology in all recorded history. It's growing at twice the speed of the internet with the same number of users back in 1997. And we go from 130, 140 million users now to 1 billion in 2024. Right. So, that's an 8x in users. If you extrapolate it out, we get to 3 billion pretty fast. And if you look at the other size of other asset classes, the major asset classes, between 100 trillion and 300 trillion each. This is current of 1.5 trillion. It sounds like to me it can go up 200x from here, or call it 100x. Let's be conservative. So kind of the ups and downs, all parts of it.
So there's Raoul with his exit strategy. Interesting to see that he expects the space to 200x, but then when it comes to exit strategies, it's just going to be different for every person. A philosophy on exit strategies that I think is incredibly helpful comes from Michael Saylor. The right time to exit Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever cryptocurrency will be when a superior investment comes around. Currently, I personally don't see an investment class superior to what is presented in the crypto space. However, if the space gets really frothy, then that might change. Anyway guys, let me know what your personal plan is to take chips off the table, or what your crypto exit plan is. Hope that provided you with some value. I'll see you all in the next video, and as always, have a great day.